What's up, peeps? Crypto Enigma here. Welcome back to the channel, baby. Yeah. That's right, gang. Welcome back to Dark Legend Wuchang. Today, we are absolutely going to be cheesing one of the easiest bosses in the entire game, the Ming General. And in today's video, we're going to use a unique strategy that will actually force this boss into spamming the same attack repeatedly, which we can then exploit by repeatedly countering it. In fact, if you watched either my Feathered Priest or my Gluttonous Monstrosity video, then you'll see that this method here is actually very similar to the one used in those videos. And so basically we'll be using the Matador method today, which again is what I decided to name this strategy. Now, this method may be a little bit tricky for some of you at first, so you may have to practice it a few times in order to get used to it. However, once you understand how this method works, then you'll understand exactly how to exploit the attack loop that you'll create, and from there the fight becomes just completely trivial. It turns into an absolute joke, and it will make your victory almost guaranteed. So with that said, let's get it. Now, this method is so simple and straightforward that you're actually not going to need very much as far as your equipment is concerned. And so for your weapon, you're going to want to use your longsword, and that's basically it. You will not need anything else in order to pull this off. However, the rest of what I'm about to show you kind of optimizes this strategy and will just expedite this entire process. However, again, nothing else is necessary besides your longsword, whichever one you choose. Now, for your armor, wear something cute. For your pendants, use the eagle pendant if you have it, because it will increase your weapon's stab attack power, and that will benefit you in this fight. However, you honestly don't need any pendants at all for this particular method, so ultimately just use whatever pendants you want or none at all. Again, you will not need any spells either. However, I will be using the Echo of Soulwood simply to demonstrate how you can expedite this process if you choose to, but again, spells will not be necessary for this method. And finally, for your items, use your Temperance if you want to. And if you're choosing to follow the exact steps in this video, then you will want some Purple Camellias handy. Now, in your repository, under the longsword branch, go 4 nodes down from the top until you reach this one here called Wind Force. This single node is all you will need from this entire skill tree in order to pull this off. That's it, nothing else. Finally, if you're choosing to use your Temperance, then head over to Temper and add your Flame Bone Needle and your Agility Shadowstone Needle. Now, enter the arena and be ready to react, because the boss will attack you immediately upon entering. And he'll always open up with this attack here, where he'll charge at you and then slam down 3 times. So, dodge each attack to his left, and upon dodging his 3rd attack, you should be directly behind him, which will then allow you to strike him with a fully charged heavy attack, and this of course will then allow you to perform your Obliterate move. Then, while he's stunned on the floor, run away from him as far as you can and stand directly opposite of wherever he is. Then, simply wait for him to perform that same attack that he just opened up with, and you of course perform the same steps as well. So, dodge 3 times, hit him in the back, perform the Obliterate, then run away from him. And as you can already guess, this is the attack that we're exploiting by locking him into it. So again, dodge 3 times, hit him in the back, obliterate his ass, then run away from him. And it's as simple as this, ladies and gentlemen. Now, in order to speed things up, you can of course use your spell, and the best time to use it would be immediately after performing the Obliterate move. And so then, Just as the boss enters his second phase, you enter your second phase and use your temperance, then simply wait for him to attack you again. Now, here's the tricky part. From this point forward, you're basically doing the exact same thing, but a little bit faster. So, he's going to charge you and still attack you 3 times, but much faster than he previously was. And as you can see, even I missed my first attempt here because it is a little bit more difficult to pull off than his previous attack, and so you may have to practice this a few times. However, in order to do this correctly, first make sure that you're standing away from him. Then, dodge his first attack, followed by 2 other simultaneous dodges because his last 2 attacks are quicker than his first ones. So dodge those, then strike him on his shoulder with your heavy attack. And this is key. Do not try to get behind him. Hitting him on his shoulder is enough to stagger him. So hit him and then of course perform your obliterate move. Then repeat the process, baby, until he dead. So again, dodge 3 times. Hit him on his side. Obliterate his ass. Of course, you can use your spell as freely as you want throughout the entire fight. Again, dodge 3 times. Hit him on his side. Obliterate. Run away. Dodge 3 times. Hit him on the side or the shoulder. Obliterate his ass.
Your foundation is solid.
And that was that, ladies and gentlemen, the General Ming cheese. If you made it to the end of this video, I absolutely appreciate you, and I cannot stress that enough. But for what it's worth, thank you for watching. And if you happen to enjoy this video, then you may enjoy some of my other content as well. So do feel free to check that out if you so wish to. But again, thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen, and I love you, baby. Mwah.